Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. This week we are doing a free challenge, Manifesting 101. I'm doing it over in a private Facebook group and through email. So if you're interested in being part of this series, head on over to sashadavis.com/manifesting101 to join now. It's completely free. We're going to be talking about how to get clear on what you want, what is the law of attraction, how to manifest thoughts into reality, and what could potentially be stopping you from having the things that you desire in your life right now. So I'm going to break this down into 5 days. The trainings are less than 15 minutes. Everybody has the opportunity to earn points, and points are entries for prizes. So we're going to be giving away cash and gift cards and books and journals and all of these things that people just love in their personal development journey. So if you're interested in signing up for this free challenge, again, head on over to sashadavis.com/manifesting101. Otherwise, you can always hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. I also have the link in both of those bios. So today, as my gift to you and for the remainder of this week, you're going to get the replays of the trainings. But if you would like to be an active participant in this course, I really encourage you to head on over and sign up now. Let's see here. All right, guys, day 3. Are you there? Can you see me? Come on. Hey guys, let me know when you're here. Ellie, I see you. Let me know when you guys are here. Drop me a wave. Come on here. There we go. I think I got it. Fucking A, man. All right, here we go. Hey, this won't stay. Maybe I'll do it here. You guys are just going to have to be stuck with me right there and hope it stays. I'm trying to do the Zoom thing and the other thing. So looks like a few of you guys are popping on. Today I have day 3 at you. You already know this, but I am so excited to teach you these things. So today we're going to talk about, we already figured out what we don't want. Now we figured out what we do want. Today we're going to figure out how to feel that and act as if it's already ours. Because if you think about it, hey, Morgan, it is. So you can know without certainty that whatever you want in this world is already yours. Okay. Put it out there. There's nothing new that exists. And if it does, it's up to you to create it and go after it, right? So it's planting the seed and watching it grow. So we know what we don't want. We know what we do want. Okay. We got our 2 ends of the stick. So now let's create the feeling that we already have it. You just haven't experienced it yet. Hey guys, everybody's popping on. I love it. Okay. Drop me hands, high fives, give me thumbs up, give me hearts, give me all the things. So the 2 analogies that I like to say is, all right, you have this idea and you want to take this thought into reality. It's just like going outside and planting a seed and being like, all right, in 3 months, I'm going to have tomatoes. In 6 months, I'm going to have pumpkins or whatever that looks like, right? And it doesn't take 6 months to grow pumpkins, I don't think. But you're planting the seed and you're watching it grow just like a baby, right? So as soon as you get that, I'm pregnant, you're not questioning whether or not you're pregnant. You know, in the future that there's going to be a baby in your future. You're going to have that physical experience at this point in time, right? You just don't have it yet, but you know without certainty that it's going to happen. You know that when you plant it, you're going to reap the fruits of your labor at some point in time. You plant the tree, you watch it grow. You plant the seed, you watch it grow. You have that pregnancy test, you grow, and eventually you have the baby. It's the same thing from taking your thought into creation. And so knowing with unwavering truth that it is already yours, okay? And so it's the feeling, unless you're in denial. Yeah, very true. If you're in denial, then the laws of attraction are not going to work for you if you're in denial. Well, maybe they will. I don't know. In my experience, they haven't. So I want you to, so today I'm going to have you take inspired action and visualize, really feel as if these things on your desire list are already yours, because they are, you guys. So stick with me here. Hey, Carrie, because I know that the first few things are going to be repetitive and people are going to be like, man, I've tried that and it doesn't work. Well, with that mentality, it's not going to work. Again, you have to choose the better feeling thoughts. You have to retrain your brain to think of what you want versus what you don't want. And so these are tricks of the trade that will also help you manifest, make appear the things that you want in your life. Okay. Vision boards are super helpful. And I know some people are like, me, I don't want vision boards, whatever. Visualize. If you just do me a huge favor, take 2 minutes, set a timer on your phone, and we're going to do a little visualization towards the end of this. So just hang in there with me. 2 minutes on your phone and visualize what it would look like if you had these things in your life. You visualize your day, you visualize your week, you visualize your year, visualize your dream house, visualize your dream job, visualize your dream family, your dream partner, your dream car, dream camper. I know that there's one of you that was putting camper stuff on there. I'm right there with you. Manifest that shit. Like, figure out what you need, what you want, what you wish, what you desire, and visualize it, embody it. That's where I think a lot of people lack in manifesting or using the laws of attraction, because they'll just write it out like, hey, I want this thing, but they don't actually put the emotion behind it. They don't put the feeling behind it. And you need that feeling, because that feeling is power. That feeling is the magnet that's going to attract you to those things that you want. And so if I were to say like, yay, you just won $1 million. I don't have the $1 million, but if you believed me that you had it, you would be so excited and you'd be like consciously spending that money. You're like, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You would know it, right? You don't have to physically have that $1 million right in front of you for me to be like, I just have this big fat check and you just won. Like, if the prize people came to your door, knocked on your door and been like, you won, you would believe them. Well, I mean, you may or may not believe them. Let's say that you believe them, you would feel excited. So feel excited for these things. And I'm telling you, it is going to make a huge, huge difference, because it goes back to the vibration, right? So instead of vibrating down here, like, me, I don't have the things I want, poor me, everything sucks. Get excited, keep that vibration high. More goodness will come to you the better you feel. And so this is where we really focus on doing the things that make us happy and really focusing on like embodying that. Okay. So act with unwavering certainty that this is already yours. You have to show up and show the universe that you're serious. Okay. You can't just like half-ass it. Like I always tell people, like, use your full booty, use that full ass. Don't half-ass it. Cause if you half-ass it, you got like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. How serious are you? Okay. And you have to have that commitment. Like you need to take action. You need to feel it and embody it. So that's the difference, right? Don't half-ass your goals. Like if you want something, you want it, you declare it, you say it, you take action on it. Be committed. Be committed. If I can say one thing, it is be committed. I don't care how crazy you sound. I know, Morgan. I have too much fun with this shit. Be committed. Like show up and act serious. Because if you really want it, it's your goal. It shouldn't matter what anybody else says, thinks, or does about their lives. If you want it, make it happen. Feel like it's already here. Okay. So a lot of times we will have those negative thoughts that come up, right? And we'll say like, well, I don't know if I deserve it. I don't have the time. We have these excuses, right? And that's what I'm going to call them, because they're excuses. Because if you want something, you can have it. It's yours. But then our brain is like, well, I have kids. I have a family. I don't have this. I don't have that. My bank account shows otherwise. Okay, great. So instead of focusing on that, this is where your affirmations are really going to come in. And that's for 2 reasons. Okay. So words of affirmation, look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. I know about half of you do and about half of you don't. So words of affirmation work for 2 reasons. Okay. But you want to whole ass things. You want to create affirmations that are going to feel good for you. Sometimes you can pick and choose ones that other people write, and that, you'll have a sense of whether or not they're for you if they feel good. Okay. If they don't resonate with you, don't use them. Okay. So I'm just going to create some affirmations here based on what you guys have said. Take them if you want, modify them, do whatever to make them yours so that you feel as if you've already had it. I love it. Okay. So 2 reasons affirmations work. Okay. The first is it'll help you let go of that resistance because it's going to shift your focus from what you don't want to what you do want. Okay. And the other reason that affirmations work is because it is showing that you are committed to the things that you desire in your life. You want to say them as if they've already happened. Again, without unwavering, like it is yours, it is yours, it is yours. Repeat it after me. It is yours. It is mine. I am, I am, I am. And you have to repeat these until you feel the shift. There is no magic number. I can't say, show up and say this affirmation 3 times and your wish is my command. It doesn't work like that. You have to repeat them day in and day out until you feel the shift. You will feel lighter. You will feel energized. You will feel the call to take inspired action towards the thing that you desire. And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll wake up and you'll be like, I'm going to fucking do this thing today. And you just have like all of this energy. Think of it like on the day you go on vacation or like Christmas morning, you're just like it gives me goosebumps thinking about it because you're just like, it's mine. I can't wait. I'm so excited. That is the feeling that you want to go after. You want to have that inspired action, that like, yes, this is happening. Okay. So think of it repeat these until you start to feel like you're going on vacation. And honestly, you guys, it may take you 2 minutes to figure this out. It may take you 2 weeks. It may take you 2 months. It may take you 2 years. It is whatever timeline you are on, okay? There is no rule book that says that you have to have this figured out right here, right now. But in order for you to feel better and get the things that you want in your life, you need to take action today. Because how shitty are you going to feel 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, if you don't start this today? I would hate to be having the same conversation with you next year. Some of you I will. I already know that. Some of you I will, okay? But depending on how you are hardwired in your current belief system, that is what depends on how long it will take you to start to feel like these are your truth, okay? Depending on how attached you are to your current belief system, depends on how long it will take you to achieve your goal. So if you can be more open and bring your awareness up and increase your level of consciousness, this is going to help you manifest quicker. Be open to possibility. Don't be attached to the who's, the what's, the how's, the whatever. Take the inspired action. Set your focus on what it is that you want and just worry about the next right step, not the next 500 steps, the next step. Okay, so I created a couple of affirmations for you guys to use just based on your examples. If you want help creating affirmations for your specific example, drop them below. Be like, what would you put for this affirmation? Or what affirmation would you put for this goal? Just type them out below and I'll reply. I've been trying my best to get to all of your comments. So I really appreciate your guys' patience with me. My phone has been blowing up since we did this course. And I love the fire energy that's in here. You guys are just like lit and it makes my day. Ask my husband because I get like, I just get so excited. That probably looked like an angry face, but that was supposed to be excited. Anyways, you guys had a lot of like travel and positivity, healthy stuff, expectations, freedom, love, partner. Okay, so this is what, hey, Jordan, hey, Carrie. One of you wanted to travel more, okay? A few of you wanted to travel more. So get specific. Where are you traveling? Figure it out, visualize it, right? But say to yourself, I travel 3 times a year to the most beautiful locations. If that is something that you want, say it. Say it like it's already happened. Say it like it's something that you've done time and time and time again, and say it like it's something that you embody and then it's just part of who you are, okay? Hey, Ariel. Some of you said you wanted to be more positive. So instead of saying like, I want to be more positive, because want is something that we don't have. I don't like to think of want doesn't show that you embody something, okay? Want shows the lack of. So I would replace want with desire. I would replace want with wish, okay? Or would replace want with I already have or I am, because that's like concrete. This is happening right now, okay? It has the sense of like, this is me versus like, here I am and here's this thing that I want over here, okay? You want to embody it. You want to feel it, Okay. I hope this is making sense. If this makes sense, like drop me a thumbs up, drop me a heart, give me something that says like, yes, I love this. This is exactly what I needed. So if you're looking to be more positive, say to yourself, I am positive energy. I am joy. I am love and light. Say it. Say it till you feel it. Don't say, I wish I was more positive. I want to be happier. I am happy. I am joy. I am successful. Okay. Another thing that you can do is sometimes we place like expectations on ourselves. So giving yourself permission to let go of those things. Okay. So I am letting go of societal expectations. Hey, Megan, I am free. I have freedom. I have financial freedom. I have emotional freedom. Say these things like you already have them, like it's something that's just normal. Like I wake up and I'm fucking happy. I am happy. Even if you're like in a shit mood, right? Like you have to say it until you feel it. All right, guys. Okay. Thank you. Keep posted. Let me know if this is good for you, if this is good stuff. I know a big one for me was letting go of other people's expectations. So I just give myself permission, like I am giving myself permission to let go of what others think of me or what I think others think of me. And I am allowing myself to be free. I am free. I am free to be me. Say it, say it, say it, say it. I love myself. This is a really hard one. I know it sounds really easy, but this is such a hard one for so many people, myself included. If you guys know me or my backstory, I used to hate myself. I used to hate my face. I used to hate my body. I just used to think I was like a big bag of shit. And every time I'd walk past the mirror, I'd be like flipping myself off. I'd be like, God, if I were somebody else, I would just want to punch you all the time. Like I just wanted to punch myself in the face. And I know that sounds really stupid and really silly. And a lot of people are like, why would you want to do that? But like, sometimes we have such fucked up belief systems. We have to rewire our brain. And so one of the things that worked for me to start loving myself was I love myself. I love you, Sasha, and saying it in the mirror. And I'm telling you, it was like the weirdest thing in the beginning, but like, I can say it now. I can say it to you guys. I mean, like, I fucking love myself. I don't care. I don't care what that person says. I don't care what that person says. If they don't love themselves, that's on them. I love me. I love me. And by saying I love me, I give my kids permission to do the same thing. I give my husband the permission to love himself. I give you guys the permission to love yourself. So if you can't do it for yourself, do it for everybody else that you're going to inspire, your kids, your spouse, your partner, whoever. Okay. Love yourself without conviction, like with conviction, like I love me. I love me. I love you guys. Fucking love everybody. Some of you were talking about partners and things like that. So I am open and ready to meet the most amazing partner. I am working on my happiness right now so that I can attract the perfect person into my life. Yes, yes. And that's growing from yes, yes, absolutely. I have the most beautiful homes in the mountains. Like a lot of you are like, I want to move to the mountains. I'm right there with you. I want to move to the mountains too. Okay. I have the most beautiful home in the mountains. I already have. It is already mine. I'm just waiting for the experience to happen. It's already mine. Just because I don't have it right here in this red hot minute doesn't mean that I'm not going to have it a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. It is mine. It will happen in my life experience. Okay. And it has this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing. Say all the things that you love about your house. What do you want in your house? Okay. Everything you want already exists in some way, shape, or form. You just have to raise your level of consciousness to accept it. Okay. And it's just like this. This is what the whole law of attraction is. It's opening you up to what's already out there and then being able to call it in. So if you want $1 million, just because you don't have $1 million right now, doesn't mean that $1 million doesn't exist. Just because you want a house in the mountains doesn't mean that, and you don't have it right now, doesn't mean that the house in the mountains doesn't exist. Okay. It exists. You have to raise yourself up to call it in. So be open to the things, the possibilities that are really at your fingertips. You just have to call it in. You have to make it happen and take inspired action. If it was put on your heart it is put on your heart for a reason. Okay. Put on your heart for a reason. I know society and limiting beliefs and things will creep up. That's all the resistance. Okay. You have to find better feeling thoughts. And so sometimes that's where the baby steps come in. What's the next right step? So let me walk you through a few things here. Okay. On inspired action, then I want to kind of take you through a quick visualization before we end it for today, because I know this is getting a little bit longer. So if you want to take inspired action, let's say that you guys want more money. One thing that I did that really, really helped me call in more money is I went to the bank, and at first I didn't have a $100 bill. So when I first started this, I just started with a $20 bill. And every one of you has access to a $20 bill, a $50 bill, or a $100 bill. It may be different for each of you. You guys may work yourself up for it. But if you want more money in your life, you have to get in the habit of visually and mentally spending that money. Okay. You have to get in the habit of like, well, if I had $1,000 today, what would I do with it? Like, what would I spend it on? You know, you wouldn't just like sit in all this cash and like make it rain. I mean, maybe once you would, but then after that, you're like, sweet, like, what am I going to do with all this paper? Like, you want to spend it. You want things, you want experiences. So get in the habit of visually and mentally spending that. Okay. So what I did is I put a $100 bill in my wallet. And I would go places throughout the day, and I'd drive by the gas station. I'd be like, I could buy all the fucking donuts in that store if I wanted to. Drive by, I don't know, Shields, and I'm like, I could buy 2 or, you know, 1 Patagonia sweater, which Patagonia, believe it or not, like 15 years ago, 10 years ago, was like a dream for me to own. Like, you know, you see these brands and things like this, and they were like out of reach, like Coach purses for some people, or like North Face for some people, or like BMWs for some people. Like, you can aspire to want nice things. And so that's what I was. That's what I did. Okay. If you want a nice house in the mountains, go visit the mountains more often. Like, be in the mountains, feel the mountains, research the homes in that area, build your dream home on Pinterest, create a whole vision board on the house that you want in the mountains, and look at it every single day. Visualize yourself waking up there. Go to open houses in the mountains, take more vacations in the mountains. You have to get serious about what goals you want. If they're really big goals, you have to show up and be there, feel it. Okay. If you want a new car, you guys, my husband used to make fun of me for this. And actually, I've been made fun of several times for this. But when I wanted a car and I didn't quite have the money yet, or I didn't know how it was going to happen, or blah, 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 I would just go test drive cars. I would go test drive cars, and people would be like, why are you test driving that car? You just test drove that car. And I go to different dealerships, whatever. But I'm like, I need to feel it. Like, I need to feel it and like know that it's mine. And then like, once you feel it, you start to like raise your vibration to it, and things start to shift to make it happen, because you already feel like it's yours. And so your brain starts to expand and think of ways how you can actually make this a reality. It's the same thing with houses, with campers, with pets. My husband's outside chopping down trees and dragging them with the tractor. So if you hear something, that's what's happening. My house isn't breaking down. My husband's just chopping down trees. But you guys have to just take inspired action and like show up like you're serious that you want these things, and it will start to happen. One of you said you wanted an island. I'm like, sweet, you can have the island. You can have it. Visit more islands. Talk to an island real estate agent. Did you know that there's such things? There's actually people out there whose jobs are selling islands. Go have conversations with them. See what steps you need to take in order to buy an island. See what the budgets are out there, because you know what? You can probably buy an island for a lot less money than you think you can. Okay. And it's just insane when you start to like take inspired action and really like figure out like, how can I make this happen? Things start to shift around, and all of a sudden, boom, like you're like, wow, I'm living this life, this thing that I had, and it was a thought, and now it's reality. And now what else can I manifest in my life? So let me take you through a quick visualization. And I know you guys can see me. I can't see you, so I'm just going to hope that you can do this with me. Just take 3 minutes. That's all this is going to take. 3 minutes. 2 minutes if you're short on time. Do this every single day. So close your eyes. Close your eyes. Hopefully you can still hear me. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. Two more. One more. Keep your eyes closed. Visualize yourself waking up in the morning. Where are you? What does your bed feel like? What does the floor feel like? Where are you at in the world? My dog's snoring. So pretend you have a snoring dog on the floor in this bedroom that you have manifested into your reality. You wake up in a big stretch and you walk downstairs or out into the main room. What do you see? Who's there with you? Do you have coffee? Do you have tea? Do you meditate? How do you feel? Are you happy? Are you energized? Are you calm? Are you smiling? What are you wearing? I know it sounds weird, but what are you wearing? What type of clothes? How do they feel? Do you feel comfy? Do you feel fancy? Do you feel luxurious? Do you love how your clothes make you feel? Where's your partner? Do you have a partner? And I want you to walk outside and look at your vehicles. What vehicles do you have? How do they make you feel? How much money do you have in your bank account? How does that make you feel? What kind of food do you have in your fridge? How does that make you feel? Today, you're going to get ready for your vacation tomorrow. Where are you going? How does that make you feel? Who's coming with you? What are you bringing? What adventures will you be taking? How does that make you feel? Now I want you to take 3 deep breaths and just visualize all of that. Feel it like you're there. You're in your house. You have your dream house, your dream partner, your dream car, the best clothes, the best food. You're packing for the most amazing vacation, even though you're at your perfect house and you love it so much, but you love and crave adventure. And what's next? And what's next? Breathe it. Be there. Feel it. 3 breaths. 2 more. Last one. Big deep breath. And then sigh it all out. Smile. Everything you desire is yours. Now go take inspired action and make it happen. Check back for your homework. Check your emails for your homework. Post your biggest aha moments in this video. And tomorrow, I got more goodness for you. See you guys later. Thanks for listening to the Sasha Davis podcast. For more information on personal and professional development, we've created a master list of all of the resources discussed in the podcast and the blog. So head on over to sashadavis.com/resources for our full list.